What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your time with me on this Sunday. This is Sports Gambling Daily, and if you're new here, well, welcome to the show. My name is Jared, and basically what I try to do here is post daily sports betting content where I give you my picks from my systems that I created years and years ago. What those systems are designed to do is find matchups that we can exploit for maximum profitability. Now, if that sounds like something that you possibly could be interested in, then hit that subscribe button and also hit that thumbs up button. Let me know you guys are here. Continue with the comments down below, guys. Some of you guys are doing extremely well with your picks. I appreciate you putting your picks out there for everyone to see, and it also helps your fellow better. The community here is amazing, so let's keep that going. Speaking of community, we have an Instagram page, and it goes by Sports Gambling Daily. I post funny stuff there and also sports gambling related content. And then as far as we have a Discord. The Discord. All right, so when I get home from church today, I'm going to go ahead and make it private, make the group private. I've been saying I'm making it private all week, so that's going to happen. I'm going to make it private today. So if you want to jump on the Discord server where we have 450 to 475-ish members, then that's where you need to be. It's free and it has so much to offer. There is so much information being shared from all around the world, and the camaraderie is amazing. Everyone is there to support everybody. So if you're missing out if you don't join that. All right, so let's talk about yesterday. Now, 2 days ago, we went 5-0 on Friday, which was great, right? We're riding this wonderful 5-0 wave. And then yesterday we had 8 plays total. I had 6 on the YouTube, and then I added 2 more. Now, it didn't start off very well for us. We started off 0-4 with the White Sox, the Red Sox, the Cubbies, and the Tigers, which the Tigers hurt the most. They were plus 181 on the money line. And I'm telling you, the Tigers was the play. And they lost 4-3. They had runners in scoring position all game long. For the most part, could not convert. And that ultimately was their demise. But it's frustrating when you sniff out a plus 180 and overall they just played better than the other team and they still don't win. But that's okay. I'm very confident that was the correct play, and I would do it a million times over. Okay, so all in all, we went 0-4 in the first part of the day, and then the second part of the day, we went 4-0. So total overall, we were 4-4 on the day, minus just $18 after all that. So it was pretty much a wash. It was good that we were able to salvage the beginning of the day, because it started off awful. But hey, it's sports betting. It happens. Don't get emotional. That's the thing. Like, you know, I'm not getting mad about going 0-4 in the beginning. I realize it happens, and it will happen again. And I also know that it'll go 4-0 in the beginning, and then the last 4 plays will go 0-4 sometimes. It just happens. But overall, in the long run, we're going to make more money. We're going to win more than we're going to lose. All right, so enough about all of that. Okay, I've already rambled enough. 4 minutes in. Let's jump on into today's plays. Now, I have 7 baseball plays for you guys. If I have anything extra, I'll post them in the Discord, and I'll post them on the YouTube under the first comment in the comment section. Now, so today we are going for... The system has picked out, you know, my plays are high variance, high reward here. So keep that in mind. There's definitely going to be some close games here, and there's going to be some losers and some winners. So let's jump right on in. All right, so we're going to start off with MLB System 1, we got Baltimore taking on Boston. Now, Boston just got their ass handed to them by Baltimore. So Baltimore is riding a one-game winning streak, and Boston's riding a one-game losing streak. You got Means versus David Price. Now, Price hasn't pitched all that well to start the season. I see some value here of the Orioles on the road here, plus 235 versus the Bo Sox. So give me plus 235 at 5 dimes. 100 to win, 235. Now, I know that that's a high variance play, but plus 235 coming off a win. David Price has been struggling. There is some value there. The Orioles are hungry, even though they're not that good of a team. They are hungry. They are trying like hell to compete. So they will definitely try to steal this game in Boston. All right, next up, we have Tampa Bay taking on Toronto. Now, this is a super juicy play, guys. Charlie Morton is on the bump for Tampa Bay. They just lost to Toronto yesterday versus Marcus Stroman of the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, Marcus Stroman is yet to record a win on the season, but this is one of their best pitchers. I love this guy. This guy is not getting any respect here. So Toronto is at home, plus 131 on the money line. I think this is a no-doubter as far as value is concerned. Marcus Stroman, plus 131 versus Charlie Morton, which has been known to be inconsistent at times. Now, he's the former Astro. I've watched him for the last couple of seasons. He's hit and miss. Now, he started off the season very well this year, but I feel like, actually, I know that this is very good value here for Marcus Stroman to try to turn his season around at home. Hopefully the bats will be there to help him out. So give me Marcus Stroman at plus 131. That's System 1 as well. I found that price at 5 dimes. All right, next up, we have Philly, which just lost to the Miami Marlins. Now, this is a matchup that we can take advantage of. This is MLB System 1. Philly has Vincent Velasquez on the bump. Now, he is their number 5 starter that really hasn't put anything together, any consistency at all. Every time he comes out there, he's just average. He usually doesn't even last 5 innings. So I think there's a chance that Miami might be able to steal another game here. Now, they're throwing out Urea, and he had an awful start versus the Braves last go-around. So if we can get, was it the Braves or the Reds? No, it was. I think he played it wasn't the Braves. It was the Reds. They lost like 14-1 or 15-1. I know it sounds awful, but I'm telling you, there's some more value here. The key word is value. And just because you have a high money line doesn't make it value. If you look at the two matchups together, Philly should not be favored by this much in this matchup. So give me Urea and the Miami Marlins plus 172. Now, if you want to wait on this one, you probably will get a better price. Philly is a huge public team, and the money line's trending in a positive direction for the Marlins. So if you want to wait, give it a shot. I might wait around a little bit and see if I can get a better price as well. So give me the Miami plus 172. I know that won't be a popular pick, but the stats, the behind-the-scenes stats of line movement, of just everything combined, it shows that there's some super value here. Okay, so again, high variance, high reward. All right, next up, we have the Tigers. This is MLB System 2. We have the Tigers taking on the Twins. Now, like I said, the Tigers should have won that game yesterday. It didn't happen. If they can just get a couple hits while in a row, you know, they can get people in scoring position. They just got to be able to knock them in. So you got Zimmerman on the mound here. Now, this line, just like yesterday's line, I'm all over. So Zimmerman, he's taking on Barraros. Yeah, so the Tigers on a 2-game losing streak. I like the Tigers here on the road versus the Twins. Plus 190 we're getting for Zimmerman. 100 to win 190. So give me the Tigers at 5 dimes plus 190 to on the money line. All right, next up, we're back to MLB System 1. So we got Kluber versus Junis here. We got Indians versus Royals. Now, Indians have lost 2 in a row, and the Royals have won 2 in a row. Now, Kluber has been on the receiving end of a couple unfortunate starts. He's 1-2 on the year, and obviously he's a good player or a good pitcher. But we'll see. I think the Royals, they're starting to streak. They've won 2 in a row. They're at home. We're getting a price of plus 129. Give me the Royals to keep the ball rolling, to go for the sweep versus the Indians, 100 to win 129. All right, next up, we have the Cards taking on the Reds in Mexico. Now, the Reds, for the most part, dominated that game. It was neck and neck the whole game, and then at the end, the Reds pulled away. So I wouldn't say dominated, but dominated is not the correct verbiage. But, I mean, it's the Reds. So the Reds' bats are starting to wake up. Believe it or not, they're on a 4-game winning streak. Now, we have Mikolas taking on DeSclafani. So the pitching matchup probably favors St. Louis a little bit, but with the fact that the Reds are starting to come around, going for their 5th straight win, let's go with the Reds here. The pitching matchup's close, so the value is on the Reds in Mexico. 100 wins, 108 at 5 dimes. Let's see here, and then the last play I have for you guys, we have an underplay. Now, yesterday's underplay was a no-doubter. We faded the public. We had the Dodgers, and the Brewers, and we went under the total of 9. So, which I jumped all over. I loved it because we're getting plus money on that particular play. So I think we're in another situation here where we have 2 good pitchers. We got DeGrom and Teheran. Yeah, so now the Mets, they've gone over the total 10 times this year. They've gone under the total 3 and pushed 1, where the Braves are 6-6 with 2 pushes as far as the totals go. So let's see here, whether during this game time, wind will be blowing to the west to the southwest around 14 miles an hour during game time. The temperature will be around 73 degrees and fall about 65 degrees towards the end of the game. But one of the most important parts is they are expecting rain and breezy conditions. So I think that could be a recipe for slowing the game down. It's going to be a Sunday. People are going to want to. It's a getaway day. I mean, it's a travel day, so it's going to be miserable there in Atlanta. It could possibly get rained out, but I feel like there's some value here in the under of 8.5. This line opened up at 8. It's been bumped up to 8.5. I'm getting this at even money, so 8.5 plus 100 at 5 dimes. Mets versus Braves. I'm taking the under. Okay, so all that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful start to, or a wonderful day on Sunday. I hope you guys kill it. Let's make that money, guys. If you have any questions, make sure you hit me up on the YouTube, on the Instagram, or in the Discord. So tomorrow I'll be back in the regular studio with the fancy graphics and bigger and better breakdowns, but today just didn't. Usually on the weekends it's like this, but to be honest with you, I'm starting to, right now what I'm doing is I'm sitting in my office, right, and I'm trying to retrofit it to where make it a YouTube studio, but it's a very slow process. But all right, anyway, I'm not going to ramble. I'm not going to let this video go too long. So good luck to you, good luck to me, good luck to all of us, and I'll see you guys at Whataburger. Peace.